AfterBuzz TV Network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, King.
The AfterBuzz Studios in Los Angeles, California, presented by Maria Menounos and Bing.com, and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies. This is AfterBuzz TV's The Rachel Zoe Project After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and give you all the latest news and gossip. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AfterBuzz TV's The Rachel Zoe Project After Show.
Feels so good. I know. Oh yeah, it's late night.
Ooh, keep going, Brittany. I like it. I miss this song. Bing is for doing, and we're here doing another AfterBuzz TV show for the Rachel Zoe Project, Season 5, Episode 3, Paris Fashion Week. And we are slaves for fashion.
Mm-hmm. Ow, ow.
I'm your host, Kristina Zias, along with...
Hi, I'm Jake Dupree.
I'm Tiona Hobson.
And I'm Jason Ikeler.
This was a very fabulous episode. Don't you all agree?
Fabulous,
Yes.
like our hats.
Very.
Oh, hats? Are we wearing hats right now?
Who's wearing a hat?
It's so casual.
I hope you guys love our little vintage collection over here.
I'm giving you Amish Jeremiah Brent. That's what I'm giving you right now.
I like that.
I like that.
I'm giving you 60s Snow Bunny.
I'm giving you Christina's grandma.
Yes.
I'm giving you a wilderness sexy man.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I feel like there's an animal on top of my head.
You skinned that raccoon award. I
did.
love it.
Wilderness
Davy Crockett.
sexy
Davy
man.
Crockett, that's his name. I couldn't think of who it was.
Yeah. Alamo.
You're the sexiest wilderness man I've ever seen,
Yes.
Tiana. I
Watch
just
out,
want you to know
Johnny,
that.
man. I'm coming for you.
Late night AfterBuzz. I am feeling the heat, and I love it. Well, okay, let's get started into this episode. We start off in Los Angeles, and Rachel is being a diva, and I love it because everyone has experienced this moment when you're going somewhere and you have no idea what to bring, so you decide to bring everything. I mean, when your options are Chanel and McQueen and Dior, what do you leave behind?
I wish I had Rachel's own money so I could afford to bring all those bags. Like that was genius. That was beautiful. I loved it. Like counting down the bags. I
7
loved it.
suitcases.
Everything she does is just so much more extravagant than we can even dream of. And I like how when her and Roger in the conversation about it, she's like, you should be used to this by now.
Yeah.
How many years have they been married?
21.
Don't waste the energy, okay?
Like, sorry.
Yeah.
I love how she has that whole row of suitcases, and then he's like, and those are the carry-ons? And then you flash forward a little bit, and you realize she doesn't even need those clothes because she's gifted ones while she's there. Good
Yep.
for you, honey.
Yeah.
But it's
Work it.
so true that it's so true. Like if she didn't bring all those clothes, she
Yeah.
would be like, "Oh, no one's giving me anything, so I don't have any clothes."
She can't
She'd freak out. No,
expect
Yeah.
it.
there's no way.
And you need it because you, like you guys said, you never know. Because I know I've gone on trips where I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna need this time, and then you get there and you regret not bringing that
Yes.
one article of clothing when you have 50 million other ones.
Well,
with
and
you.
she was going to so many different events and things.
You never-
I kind of see
Yeah.
it.
As a girl, you never know if you're gonna feel bloated or just, fat, ugly. Like,
Quick change in the car. That's
Yeah.
all it is.
And also, like she said, the year before, it was summertime, and this year round, it was raining and cold, so girls got to be prepared.
Holler.
We get to Paris, and it's as fabulous as ever, and we start off at none other than the Louis Vuitton show. Oh my goodness, can you imagine?
Yes.
That was just so sick. Everything about it.
everything. The location at Versailles, at the Castle of Versailles.
Gorgeous.
It was gorgeous. And then those escalators were gorgeous.
A dream come true, the checkered print.
We have
the
pictures, right? There we go.
Well, that's not the best picture, but you guys get the idea.
It's fuzzy, Martin.
I don't think it's. Thank you, though, Martin. So there's 4 grand escalators. Can you imagine being there? And look at all those models, like legs for days upon days.
I wrote down, I said, it's the Noah's Ark
was
of
just
beautiful
gonna say that.
checkerboard queens. I love
2 by
it.
2 by 2.
2 by 2 by 2.
Could you imagine the rehearsals for this to get this timing down? Like, who sat down with that master plan?
Well, and I think Rachel even said something like that. Like, I forgot about my little New York fashion show on one runway.
Yes.
And just even just thinking about her styling her show before they went on, think about him doing this with all
my
these
God.
people.
It's crazy. So many more people there too. And I love how she flashed back to last year and spoke about how he had the carousel with Kate Moss ending and coming off and how it was unbelievable. And she was like, how could anyone top that? Oh, you have 4 large
there you go.
escalators.
Suck on that.
Yeah.
I love the yellow checkered print, which we've seen a lot around Hollywood lately.
Yeah.
I haven't worn it, but that's because I can't afford Louis Vuitton. Otherwise, I would.
Wait till it's knockoff.
Yeah, just wait. It'll start trickling down a little bit. Yeah, for sure.
Next, we have Giambattista Valli, who Rachel talks about. I like how you get like a really great history and lesson in fashion in this episode.
Oh, for sure.
Did you know that Giambattista Valli was the designer for Ungaro before he started his own line?
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
That's great.
So thank you.
Well, and I love how loyal she is to all of these brands too. She'll keep going back season after season and use their, I don't know, I think that's why she's where she is today, because she's got these great relationships with all these designers.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and she believed in most of these people from the beginning, because she always says, I've been following him from the start. I've been there through his whole career. And I think that's great and wonderful and loyal. It's something that you don't see in a lot of people, the loyalty that she shows to every single designer that she goes
And especially in fashion, is such a fickle world.
Yeah.
Like, you wouldn't expect someone to be so open and encouraging to new designers, and that's really cool. Like, even she said on the first episode, like Prabal Gurung, like she was the first one that put him on a celebrity. Like, that's amazing.
I love when she was watching the Giambattista Valli show. She's like, I could see all my girls watching it. And then finally she gets very specific. She's like, Eva Mendes. And there's this beautiful white one-piece jumpsuit. And I'm like, yes, Eva would rock that. And she would look amazing with a Van Cleef necklace.
That olive skin would be awesome on that.
Right? So beautiful. We also have the Valentino show.
Yes, and I think one of the looks that we're going to be featuring, it's like a nude illusion almost with like white lace that's over it, and it has some like studs on it, which is interesting. And he did a lot of shoes like that, and it's great. It's almost like a little bib in the middle. I like that. It's like kind of fun, and there's something provocative about it that I really enjoy. I don't know.
I think that's very, I think of like Taylor Swift or Anne Hathaway. We talked about this a little bit before, but just like very tall and petite girls.
Yeah, it's a little pilgrimish, like sexy pilgrim.
I was gonna say,
I like this
I was gonna say Naughty Bride.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that too.
That high collar is nice.
You said Anne Hathaway, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could totally see Anne Hathaway wearing this.
Gorgeous.
And there's another look, which I don't know if we are gonna show, but it's like, it's a nude. It's basically like a nightie almost. It looks like an undergarment, and it has these. It looks like piping, but when you look closely at it, it's actually the fabric is like held together by little bitty pieces, and it shows the skin underneath. I love it. I think it's so
There
cool.
we go.
This reminds me of something like Michelle Obama.
Yes,
I could see her pulling this off.
I could also see somebody like Nicole Kidman, who's very like pale, and that's kind of like I don't know, very blushy on her.
I actually picture a New York businesswoman having lunch at Bryant Park wearing this.
Yeah,
Okay.
Midday.
With, like sunglasses
Very
and a bun, like a
specific.
Mexican.
I know. I'm like very specific tonight, but
What are they
really that's what I
eating?
see.
Yeah, nothing.
They are eating nothing, exactly.
Air.
And maybe like a half salad just for show.
An ice cube.
I'm stuffed.
And they have the New York Times style section out. That's my specific choice of the night. We also have what I think is one of my favorite parts of the episode is when we go to the Louvre and we see this special, unbelievable collection of the Van Cleef jewels.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh.
His new and archived collection. And I mean, Rachel has a fit.
Who wouldn't?
And she had a private showing.
Yeah.
Like that's unheard of. Like that's a whole other level above A level.
I
Like
do
that's
want to call her
amazing.
out though when she said like all of the major women in history. And it's like Jennifer Garner.
Even
And even Mendes.
Okay.
I'm like, child, name a movie. Name a movie they've been in that's like been really important for like the progress of women and things like that.
Timothy Green.
Yes.
Hitch was so important.
That's so true.
It's just what put her on the map.
It for sure was.
She was the one woman in the world who was able to tame that player. Come on.
Women's rights.
Women's rights. Exactly.
I mean, you can't deny, though, those jewels were unbelievable.
Oh,
and
yeah.
even though they might not be the most important women in history, you for sure remember those necklaces that
Oh,
they
yeah.
were wearing.
Oh, yes.
That turquoise
Those are-
moment with Eva Mendes, I still remember that dress. Like, that was beautiful. That entire look that
gorgeous.
Rachel put together was amazing.
That
for
was
her.
in one of her past seasons we saw, too,
Uh-huh.
wasn't
I think
it?
it was one of her
Yeah.
like
Golden
first or
Globes.
second. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think I remember that look just being about the necklace, and so they kind of dress everything just to lead up to it, and it's still, like now, seasons later, looks just as amazing.
One of my favorite parts of this episode is when you get to see her interact with the designers. And I've never seen so many kisses fly around. Like, literally, though, how many times do you have to kiss a designer? This is proper fashion show etiquette we are
Yeah.
learning right now from the Rachel Zoe Project. I'd say 5 kisses each cheek.
Yeah, because she
probably.
does like the
Yeah.
Beverly Hills double kiss, but then she does it again and again and
Yeah,
again.
you gotta
again and
repeat it
again.
and repeat it.
And like she like does it, then says like I love you. Oh, I love the show, then does it again.
You're amazing. That was amazing. That was massive.
Okay, I'm leaving.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Now, no, I'm really leaving. Okay.
Great energy, love you, bye.
A little rewind really quickly. Mark Jacobs, who is the creative director for Louis Vuitton, I love how he calls out her bangs. He's like, what is this? Like, he just had this entire
Yeah.
fashion show, huge, all these people, and he has time to call her Malibu Barbie, which I really like.
So funny.
Brilliant.
It's so cute. And for the Van Cleef show, it's just so unbelievable to see how inspired and how excited and proud these designers are.
Yeah.
And you see through Rachel how hard she's working. So, and how proud she is and passionate about her collection. So it's really, really nice. Can we not forget Chanel?
Chanel.
No.
Yeah.
Never.
I know we have some images
Yeah.
because there are some serious windmills, some serious hula hoop bags.
Paris Fashion Week just like crushes New York Fashion
Oh.
Week.
It-
like
No
no,
comparison.
it doesn't
Leaps
even
and
compare.
bounds.
Look at
There
that.
we go. Look
Oh,
at that.
so cool.
I want that bag, and I want to be on a yacht
Yes.
in the French Riviera.
See?
Just laid out with the sunglasses, maybe a huge hat to go with it, but I don't feel like I need the hat because I have the big bag, but I'm black already, so I need to protect myself
Live
from the
with
sun.
those circles. Live
Yeah.
with the circles.
I actually love the bathing suit.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
And
love
the
it too.
wedges
And
are
the
the
really
wedges
cute.
are great too. Like this whole outfit is just so great, and that was one of my favorite looks from the Chanel show. And I think we have another one too. No, maybe. Yeah. Oh, okay. It's like where
It'll get there.
I love how Rachel says, like, Karl Lagerfeld and Coco Chanel, like, they're kind of everything.
Yes.
And she gets so emotional about going to these shows, and especially for Chanel. And you could obviously see why.
Yeah.
Well, I think that every time you go, it's above and beyond what you could possibly expect or even think it could be. There's just there's just an actual fantasy element that you can't, there's
Yeah. And
no
I
one
love
that
how-
can come close.
I love that she says like every time feels like it's her first time.
Well, and I think for her, especially now that she's trying to break into the design world, it's even more important for her to like learn what they're doing as opposed to just taking looks and putting them on people.
Yeah.
So I think it's probably more meaningful now than ever.
Like, look at those moon beads. I just
Yes.
think that's unbelievable. It takes you to a whole other
A
world.
whole other world. I love the colors, the blues, and the gown. I think it's something that I would definitely like to rock. I don't wear that much jewelry, but that necklace, those giant balls. Sorry.
Late
Late night.
I have the mind of a 12-year-old boy. Oh my gosh. But yeah, that's definitely something I would rock. That whole outfit.
It just looks like whenever you're sitting on the beach and you're looking out at the water and it's like glistening. That's what it looks
Yes.
like the different
way it's
waves hitting
reflecting off
the
the
light
lights,
hitting
the
the waves and
reflection.
stuff. It's beautiful.
What I love so much about Chanel is that there's so many different looks. So you have your beach chic, you have your nightwear, and then you have that woman, the couture woman, who's wearing a suit.
Yeah. All in one collection.
All in one
Crazy.
collection. If only someone could wear it all, that would be even more fantastic.
One day.
Send it all over to us. We'll wear it for
Test
you.
it out.
We'll
Yeah.
test it. No big.
We also have the Elie Saab show.
That was a good show.
And
Which
we've got
is-
some great pictures too.
Oh my.
It's a lot. What I love about this is women. Rachel describes it as Elie Saab is for women that love to wear beautiful, luxurious dresses, and they want to get dressed for absolutely no reason.
Yeah.
And that's so great. And she says, someone like this, Parisian women look amazing when they're going to the store, buying a baguette, and eating it with like a pound of cheese,
Yeah.
Which is so true.
which is so true.
This line kind of reminded me of like young Hollywood starlets
Yes.
too. Like I could see like Selena Gomez rocking that, or you know,
Definitely.
This was, I mean, clothing-wise, this was one of my favorite shows just because of
Likewise.
all the colors and stuff that were incorporated that made it youthful and
And like the looks are classic, but there's this nice edge to them. It makes them a little bit cooler.
Yeah.
It gives that young Hollywood edge, like you were saying.
And then I
love
think
that.
we have another red one.
I just think the
up.
lace is so delicate.
Yeah.
And it just, like, that's all you need. It's so effortless. You put on a dress and some heels and you're good to go.
Yeah, you don't need any jewelry or anything. It's just like very intricate.
Absolutely.
I love that. There was a
Yeah,
few.
that one.
Oh, yes.
Looking a little bit more pinkish.
Didn't you say who
Covering up
wore
all
this
the right
look?
parts.
We have the picture of Leah Michelle in one of them as well after this.
Cute.
But yeah, I would really love that. I think it's just very springy and young and fun and
Fresh. There's just something
Yeah.
interesting about it. Like it's so funny when people go to these fashion shows. They're always like, they design for the sexy woman, this woman. I'm like, isn't that like you say that about every single
Yeah.
fashion show? But for Elie Saab, I genuinely think
true.
that's for like the sexy power woman.
I want to hear where Kristina thinks that dress would be worn. Specifics.
Okay, so let me think really quickly. Specifically, I would like to see that. Oh my God, this is hard. I'm getting put on the spot.
I feel like it's like a tea party or something. Like I feel like it's a little small intimate gathering where you
Like
want to like
Lisa
wow.
Vanderpump?
Yeah, I was
Yes,
just
like
gonna
where
say
you want
that.
to wow. Yes, where you want to wow.
Okay, that's where I would wear it.
Oh.
So Lisa Vanderpump's
Yes.
tea party.
Yes.
And here's Leah Michelle and like young Hollywood. I think they just look great.
Yeah.
Young girls because it's fun, but it's still very elegant.
I think that Leah Michelle has never looked better. I think this is
Yeah.
one of her best
Absolutely.
looks
The
ever.
color's
they
so
did
nice
for
on
it.
her.
Yeah.
And it's hard to take it from the model size because she's really, really petite, really,
Yeah.
really small. So it's nice to see that it really fits her figure a lot.
and it can fit multiple body shapes and sizes.
I like that.
All these shows were obviously so inspiring, and it's just so crazy because if you look at Rachel's outfits in it, she's running from show to show to show, and it's kind of funny because the way they edited it, they did like flashback, you know, like from day to day.
It was like out of order at points.
Definitely. Because I love that the outfit that she's wearing, and I wish they paid a little bit more attention to what she wears because obviously she cares a lot about it,
Yeah.
and she packs 7 suitcases, and Givenchy sent her clothes. So
Yeah.
what she's wearing is really important, but there's like no other inspiration that I think was more important to her than the Nicholas Kirkwood showroom.
Oh,
For sure.
Oh.
For sure.
that showroom was amazing.
Yeah, I said during when we were
after
watching
shoe.
it was like the Spice Girls had come back to life. It was so amazing. It reminded me of very much London, like 1960s and 70s, like those pictures you see of Twiggy and things like that with those giant
crazy
chunky
platforms
shoes.
and
I love that.
I just love how he was so specific and said he was inspired by waves. And you think about it, like how much can you do with the wave? I mean, I picture the ocean,
Yeah.
yeah.
and that's it. And I would incorporate in so many ways, but he's talking about waves, rolling hills,
Yeah.
you
Wavy
know,
lines, anything.
anything.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable to see a vision go across the board. And I love, love, love how she asks him because obviously her sequin maxi dresses are a recurring theme this
Yeah.
season, and she's really upset about it, and she doesn't know how to incorporate them. And he's like, well, you know what? You have to be true to yourself and to your design, but you have to pay attention and listen to what people are saying. And
That's
I
so
think
true.
she
I
took
I think
a
it's a
lot from
fine
it.
line.
Yeah.
But I thought it was interesting too how she said like he's a designer that is like an artist where he will like this is a dot and this is what this is based on. Where I think as a stylist going to be a designer, she designs on what will look good and just a different
Definitely,
mindset.
And something that stuck with me that he said that it'll take 3 to 4 seasons to really drive her brand and make it stick.
Yeah.
But I think with Rachel Zoe, there's a look that she, as soon as I see her clothes, even if it's in a magazine, I'm like, that's Rachel Zoe's. Like the pants are, that kind of flared leg that's a little bit wider, very 70s inspired. Like there's
Yeah.
just, I think she honestly, and she said in the show that she was confused about
Who she's designing.
Yeah, and who she was designing for and what her design aesthetic was. And I was like, I feel like she has
Yeah.
that
She
figured out
knows
already.
it. I think she knows it. It's just not maybe finding
Like doubting
the right-
yourself
I
a
feel
little
like
bit.
it's probably overwhelming after seeing all these huge shows. Then her line is just starting out. That's got to be a little bit like, oh, I have no idea what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And I mean, she is still a baby in the
Oh,
design world, so she does have to give herself a little bit of credit for how much she has succeeded in there in her first season.
I do think she is kind of confused though. And I mean, she says it. She says, what is the DNA of my brand? Like we said. But I don't think I necessarily look at her collection, or I don't think I can point out something that's hers, except when I see large sequins, because that to me is so Rachel, and I love her for it. And I guess the long maxi too, but when I see a bunch of clothing on the shelf, I don't know, like Alexander Wang, you know. Theory, I kind of know. And I'm comparing these brands because I know they're the ones that
have a definitive look.
Yeah. Or that she'd be compared to in a department store. That's who she'd be showed with, displayed.
But
with.
I feel like if I saw those like wide leg pants and the suit, there's just like something in my mind where I picture this suit, like all those suits with the shorts and everything, like the leather shorts and things. I don't know. It just makes me think of her because it looks like something that she would wear. And I think that's what her brand is like the things that she would wear on other people.
And that's why she struggles so much with it because, well, we meet Polly King, who's the international sales representative, and she is saying, good news to Rachel and Roger, that these looks that Rachel loves so much are doing way better in Europe, which is really great to hear. Obviously, they have some drama because a lot of the looks from their collection and from their runway show are not in Paris, which I still don't understand why.
I was like, ooh, somebody's about to be fired.
Yeah, because she brings 7 suitcases just for herself. Like, you would think her line would be the most important thing that they bring with them. Guess not.
No.
Because if she's ever asked, like, what are you wearing? She's like, oh, it's me. Because Victoria Beckham, you always see her in Victoria Beckham at this point. So.
Which is awesome.
Yeah.
So cool of her.
Shameless.
So,
I mean, even the Kardashians will rock their Sears collection.
And look fabulous, too. Like, why not?
Go for it.
You know, she calls back home and puts some interns to serious work, which I love because they're like, Mondana's like, okay, we need to get clothes, we need to get purses, we need to get jewelry, we need to get shoes. And they're like, when do we need it? By there next week? And they're like, no, 4 days? No, tomorrow, today.
Yeah. You've got an hour to get all. Her interns get worked.
Yeah,
so
that
hard.
girl last week with the sweater.
The sweater.
Oh, yeah.
Was it the same girl?
Yes, it was, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, that poor girl.
At least
she's so
still
sweet.
around.
She better get hired after
She better
this
get a job. We're rooting for you.
Yeah. We should have her on.
Oh, my God, that'd be amazing.
Let's fast forward to, because during all of this, we forgot about Pamela, who is Rachel's sister, who is there. And
I kind of felt bad for her. Like, they were like,
she's not
here's
included?
our child. Like, you take care of our child. And then whenever she would show up, they'd be like, just take the child and be like, okay, bye.
It's like, come to Paris with us, but don't really come with us. Come as our babysitter.
Yeah, we're not going to acknowledge you
In
at all.
Rachel's defense, if you're Rachel Zoe's sister, you know if she's going to be in Paris Fashion Week, she's going to have no time for you.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
I think so, too.
But, I mean, isn't that what your nanny's for? Not your sister who doesn't
that's your
even live
family.
in LA with you?
But I think she came there as her nanny.
Yeah.
Like, why would, if you, instead of hiring a nanny, why don't you just bring family?
Well, then you, like, trust your
I don't
kid.
know. I would feel bad if I were in that situation.
For your sister?
I get that.
No, I would feel bad
If you were
doing that to my sister or
Yeah.
Oh, I
brother or
wouldn't.
whatever.
I don't think so either. I think she gets it. And I
Yeah.
think she's probably so happy to take care of Skylar. She's probably like, why would you hire a nanny when I'm here and like want to squeeze those little cheeks every single moment?
I'm just
So
thinking she has
adorable.
her own kids.
So cute.
Yeah, she does
She
have
has
her own kids.
so why isn't she at home?
Maybe she's like, this is my
watching
opportunity to
them?
get away. So I'm like,
Maybe.
bye.
Like, my
Well,
kids are on my nerves.
They're probably
Yeah.
off on play dates. Like, I'm sure her and Skylar had fun.
Definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
She definitely had fun with her nephew bonding time.
Yeah.
Just
I mean, you see them in
kinda
the
sucked.
Tuileries, and it's like this perfect family picture. Obviously, Rachel goes a little crazy on the carousel, but it's so nice to see this family time. And it's so funny to see Rachel in this element because you see her always stressing out about something, and she kind of is still stressing out about this, but it's on a whole different
Yeah,
level.
I was going to say, I
Yeah.
feel like she's not as, like, intense anymore.
That-
Motherhood looks good on her.
It does. It looks great.
I feel like
does.
this is the best thing that could probably ever happen to her.
Yeah.
Honestly, because the first few seasons, I mean, I am a huge fan of her, but there was this element where you're like, I feel like she could like maybe kill me for a second.
Yeah, like you're
Yeah.
almost like, is she a bitch? Like,
Yes.
I'm really scared.
And then I feel like there's just this whole motherly thing that's completely transformed her, and I'm very happy, both for her and Roger. I think it's humanized them a lot.
Definitely.
For sure.
brought them back down to reality a little bit because they were living in such this fabulous lifestyle where, you know, everything was go, go, go. And they were, you know, like young couple on the move in Hollywood who wouldn't have that lifestyle. And then you have Sky now, who's the cutest baby.
Oh my God.
He is
Piercing blue
unbelievable.
eyes.
He looks like a porcelain doll almost.
Yes.
He
Yes.
does.
He does.
He is so beautiful.
I mean, I would want to spend every waking moment with that child if he were mine.
I want his closet.
I think he
know.
Oh my
only wears
God.
Burberry, apparently.
Yeah.
Hate that for
Speaking
him.
of Burberry, we want to remind everybody to go onto iTunes, search AfterBuzz TV Network, click on the Rachel Zoe Project, and subscribe to us. Rate us, give us 5 stars, leave comments. We don't have any comments right now, so we would like all of them.
Yeah.
And tell your friends. It only takes a minute. Everything we do here is free, so you can give us a little favor in return. Please and thank you. That's all I've got.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We have another very important moment in this show with Roger and his friend William, I believe, right? That's his name?
Yeah.
Who go shopping for Rachel because it is one of
They're many.
their many, what they said they have their dating anniversary, their wedding anniversary, Hanukkah, Christmas, Mother's Day, Valentine's Day.
Birthday.
I'm sure the 4th of July, Columbus Day are in there.
Just throw them in.
Absolutely.
History
Yes,
Day,
St.
Earth
Patrick's
Day.
Day. I mean,
They go to this really cute store, and I feel so bad for the shop owner because I feel like you see him getting a sweat. Like everything they show him, William's like, no, that's not Rachel. No, no,
No.
no.
But he knows.
But he knows.
does know.
And then finally, they pick out this beautiful black vintage clutch that has this gold detailing on it that I love. It's almost like, I want to say a lunchbox, but do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Basically,
it
yes.
was,
A
yeah.
glamorous lunchbox.
It was so cute. And when he gives it to her later on, it's really nice. I feel like
It's really
Roger's so
nice.
sweet
Yeah.
in this season.
he is.
Right?
Fatherhead looks good on Roger.
I
Except
know.
for that long hair.
Yeah, except for that hair.
I like
we
the
are on team long hair.
hair.
I love the hair.
No, I think it needs to be shorter. I would like to see his face more. I think he has a good face structure.
See, I think he looks like a man.
See, I think that the long hair looks good on Sky,
Oh yeah,
but
a
not
kid.
on the grown man next
No.
to him.
What do you think if he
We're not
were to
doing-
wear in a ponytail?
Oh, I think that'd be so hot.
No,
I like
think
it
that'd
too.
be so hot.
No.
I think he could pull it off.
Yeah. Oh, I would love that. Like in like a messy bun.
Yes. No, I don't.
No, not like
messy bun.
No, not like Miley bun, but like just in the back. I'll Google you a picture.
Okay,
after.
okay, thank you.
I've got a specific thing in mind.
a high pony. No, just kidding.
I think the cutest moment for Roger in this episode, for me at least, is when they go to Montaigne Market. And Rachel's kind of like, if you don't go to Montaigne Market, like you haven't gone anywhere. And you see there, and they're walking through, and there's Chanel, there's Dior, there's every single designer you could imagine. And then Roger's like, are you in here? And then all of a sudden there's these 2 mannequins with her collection on it. And it's just such a proud and dear moment.
I was like, celebrities, they're just like us. They're taking pictures in front of their own mannequin.
Well, and I thought that was so cute how
It
proud of
was.
her he was.
It was
Like, let me
so
get a picture.
adorable.
That's such a huge honor. It's like a singer hearing their song on the
Yeah.
radio for the
Yeah.
first time. It's really cool.
You want to remember that moment forever. Another great Roger moment was when he was trying to get ready.
Oh, yeah. And he ended up wearing the bar mitzvah look, didn't he?
He did end up
Yes.
wearing that. And all I could think was, wow, Roger, you're the gayest straight man ever. Because he's like, well, should I wear this? But this is more like a springtimey look, or this is more like a cold weather look. And clearly Joey and Rachel could not care less over what he wears.
Joey's like in basketball shorts and a basketball, like a baseball
know.
hat. That was
I kind
really
of
funny.
like Joey like bumming around though. I think he's cuter like that, like with a hat.
I
and,
do
like,
too. I think that's a better look for him.
I know we're all conflicted on what we think about Joey, but I really like him in this episode, and I like him and Rachel together. I
Yeah.
really do. When they were making fun of Roger, come on, they're so
Yeah. Oh,
funny.
Yeah,
That's
I really
really
liked
funny.
him in this episode.
When they were like, what do you think Roger's doing? The shower's not on. Oh, do you think he's calling the concierge asking you, what should I wear? That might have been my favorite moment
That
of the
was
show.
cute.
It was so funny.
Yeah, those two are cute together. You can tell that they genuinely like hanging out with each other, which is nice since they
Yeah.
spend so much time together. I guess that's why he gets to go on all the trips.
I know.
Oh, that'd be such an amazing gig to
Yeah.
have.
Lucky.
You're going to Paris. All right.
Yeah,
Like,
and you're
okay.
traveling with your friend, so
And you do her hair for maybe what, like 20, 30 minutes? And
yeah,
then you
the
get
rest
to
of
do
the
whatever
day
you
is
want.
yours.
She just messes it up the whole time.
Wait, now that we're talking about it, Joey definitely spent more time than Rachel's sister with them. So you're
See?
right. They
What do we
did
say?
have time
Yeah.
for him, not for her.
always saying.
Uh-oh.
What's that saying about their relationship?
Aw, I don't think so.
She's probably supporting her sister.
She's being a good sister.
Yeah, she's being a very, very good
very, very
sister.
good sister.
Bringing her along to Paris Fashion Week, I
Yes.
think that the sister wins.
Yeah.
For sure.
Right?
Yeah.
For sure.
But she didn't get to go to the shows.
We end. I mean, that's pretty much it. Didn't this episode feel so? It was kind of short.
Yeah.
I mean,
Just
just
a lot
because it
of
was so
fashion shows.
compacted.
It was so fashion show heavy.
We have that really, really cute moment at the end where they're at that restaurant and they're celebrating, I guess, their dating anniversary, from what I believe. Or is it their marriage?
I think so.
Because I think hadn't they already done the marriage?
I
Yeah,
think
'cause she
so,
said
yeah.
21 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, that must be. It must have been dating.
Which is crazy because I feel like they're really young. I'm like, I can't believe they've been together 21 years.
Well, remember they got together, I think, when she was,
were
when
they
they
in
were
college
both
together?
pretty young.
College,
Really,
yeah.
really young.
So that makes sense then, because she'd be in her 40s still.
I mean, I'm almost in a 3-year relationship, and I feel like that's so long. I'm like, 21 years, that's
Dear
crazy,
God.
right?
21 years. Oh my gosh, we could have a child that drinks now.
Yeah, you really could.
Yeah.
crazy.
In that time, you could have a fully grown child
Yeah.
if things started off that way.
Thank God they didn't.
Starting it off right.
Their interaction is so cute, and I love the way they play together. And I never remember it like this in other seasons. I don't know if it feels more real now.
I don't.
or-
Yeah, because I don't ever remember thinking like, oh, they're such a cute couple. I remember
Right?
always feeling bad for him.
Me too,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, oh, they like genuinely care about each other. It's crazy.
You can tell that they like each
Yeah.
other. Before it was so business heavy and her just screaming at him.
Yeah.
Now it's nice and lovey-dovey. I don't know.
Well, they've had this tremendous success. They've had a child together.
Yeah, I think that
and now
would make a huge difference.
I mean,
Exactly.
they've created an empire, so it's amazing what they're doing
Yeah.
business-wise.
And being in Paris can help too.
yeah.
Definitely. They could bring the
Yes.
romance out
Yeah.
for anyone. I wish we saw them with the Love Lock Bridge. Do you know what I'm talking
Oh
about?
yeah.
because I just did that on the Kardashians.
I knew you were
and,
going to say
and on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa. It is
And,
Paris.
and
I
I
know.
did that in real life over New Year's.
Did you?
Yeah, I went to Paris.
Who'd you love lock with?
Myself.
Oh,
Good. Good
Good for you.
It's
You
like
should
I'm
always love
locking my
yourself.
love for myself
Self-love,
forever
honey.
and ever.
that's
Yeah.
so cute. They show love for them, and Roger finally shows Rachel what he bought her. And that's all she cares about.
Her reaction was like a 3-year-old at Christmas. It
Snatching
was like,
it.
gimme, 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 gimme. I mean, it was just so cute to see her so playful. I mean, she was just so happy this
And
whole
then when he's
episode.
like, I also brought Sky along, I'm like, oh,
That was cute.
so cute.
He thinks of everything. I like it.
I don't think I like that part, to be honest with you. I'm like, you guys have just been doing so much. You couldn't have a lunch by yourselves. You don't think so?
Oh.
Am I the only one?
Well, it's not like they could like get
Yeah.
intimate because it was chicken pox anyway.
Oh my God, that was so funny.
So what was going on? Because they never came back to that.
I don't want to say, but I'm
thought it
so
was-
scared of bed bugs, and I think that's what it was.
Yeah, I'm thinking it was bed bugs, and they didn't want to give the hotel like a bad shout out on TV,
Yeah.
so they were just like, "Oh, he's got spots,
Chicken
but
pox.
we're never gonna talk about it again."
Well, I think it's really funny because Rachel was like, "Get your feet off my coat," and she's like, "Red spots and Louis Vuitton do not
not
match." Right?
Cold, cutthroat. I like that.
And then she was like, "I don't know, take a Benadryl or something. Get over it."
Is that harsh? I was like, a little bit,
Just
but I
a
like
little
that.
bit, but
I like it.
It's the truth.
Yeah, it is. It reminded me of my mom. She'll always go, "Oh, you're bleeding. Take an Advil. That'll make it better." She's like, "Have an Advil. Everything's
That's so
better."
funny.
I think Tylenol, Advil, and Benadryl are like the ultimate mom solutions
Yeah.
for everything.
And that's Rachel being a mom for him. Like, just take a Benadryl. We
Benadryl.
got a kid to do. I got fashion shows to go to. Get over yourself.
20 million
Roger.
of them. We have to be glam.
I know.
Get over it now. I mean, is there anything else?
I think that
think so.
covers it.
Yeah.
I want to hear your predictions.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
Jake?
I predict that the whole blow dry bar hair salon is going to be quite a little bitch. I feel like it's going to be a pain in their butts a little bit. So we'll see about that.
Okay.
Okay. I also think that the dry bar will be kind of craziness. I don't really have any other predictions, but I am really excited to see Jamie King
Oh,
next week.
So excited.
Because I am a huge Heart of Dixie's fan, and that other Pearl Harbor.
Oh, yeah. She's
Yeah,
beautiful.
I was like, she's beautiful. She's just so gorgeous, and everything Rachel was pulling for her looked like it was going to be so great, and I just can't wait to see that whole thing come together.
This is maybe a prediction. Rachel Zoe styled Anne Hathaway for the Oscars, correct?
Yes.
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 So I want to see the Oscar drama behind her dress.
Oh.
Like maybe that will get covered on the show because they switched it last minute.
Do you think it's too far in advance?
I don't know.
They always
show the
end up
Oscars.
getting her through the Oscars because that's like the busiest season, and I think we might make it to there.
I would love to hear that
Because
because
I
you
feel
know
like
that
that'd
she
be so good.
pissed them off.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know that.
Oh,
My hope is, if we're going to talk Oscars, is that Jennifer Lawrence is on the show. Because she definitely
yes.
dressed Jennifer.
Can you imagine like their interactions together? That'd be so awesome to see because she's already amazing.
Unbelievable. I
so.
know. It'd be so much fun.
Good.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Wait, do you have any rumors or gossip? Because I do.
Oh.
AfterBuzz TV News.
Okay, so speaking about Dream Dry, it is up and running, and it's actually doing so well. They're opening up a second location in New York City.
Oh, wow.
All right.
2 in New York.
I know, and I was doing
know.
some investigating on the website earlier, and the only thing I wish is that there was more images because I want to see exactly like every single design element that Rachel
Yeah,
put into
The
it.
floor,
I did
especially.
read,
Yeah.
Rachel tweeted somebody's like, thanks for making Dream Bar so affordable. So I know it's like not
That's
very
nice.
high end. It's
That's
very
cool.
easy to get in, and at least what I read from that Twitter.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Cool.
I know it's a little bit more expensive than Dry Bar.
Okay.
But it's really cool because you can do an express look where they don't even wash your hair and they just do dry shampoo,
Oh.
which is interesting, right? Because the
that
New
like
York
the
City
eco-
woman's always on the go. So I think that's really cool, and they have a bunch of different updos you can do. It was really great, and I feel like Rachel has so much experience styling women, and especially for so many award shows too, that she knows what women need in every single.
Yeah. Aspect.
So yeah.
Cool.
And then also I hear that Joey is going to have his own show, and that Rachel is helping him pitch it a lot. So what do y'all think about that one?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
I would maybe watch it. It just depends, because he's kind of hit or miss for me, depending on.
I feel like if
what
it maybe
he's doing.
followed like 4 different hairstylists around, that'd be awesome. Like seeing
Yeah.
their drama a little bit, maybe. Like maybe a Real Housewives
Yeah.
for a hairstylist or
Yeah.
something.
I just don't feel like he has a life outside of Rachel, in my imagination at least, because I only associate
Yeah, well, I just
him
don't
with
think
being
he has
everywhere with her.
the type of personality where you would want to watch him for a half hour.
Like
or an
Brad
hour. Yeah.
is
Yeah.
so super likable and so
Yeah.
personable. Like you
And
want to tune in
energetic
and
and-
see
yeah.
him. I don't know if that's.
Brad could be your friend after just meeting him. Joey, he'd sit across the room and like judge you and be all bitchy and stuff. So it's like, you're
you
not
have to,
really
like-
my friend. I want to watch a show with my friend. Brad, we're hanging out.
Yes.
Joey, I'm not sure if you like me or not.
That's true though.
Yeah,
That's so
it is.
true.
It's I don't know where you are.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we'll see.
Joey, we'll have to see about that one. You guys, thank you so much for watching and tuning into our episode. I'm your host, Kristina Zias. You can find me at Ms. Zias on Twitter, Instagram, and follow my fashion blog.
You can follow me at Jake_Dupree on Twitter and Jake Dupree on Instagram.
You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at TweetT22.
And I'm on Twitter at Ikeler and on Instagram at Jason Ikeler.
Hats off to you guys.
From
I can
Bing.com,
drop my
executive
hat.
producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff. We would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.